Recording, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Abhishek. Please take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
Can we have a brief introduction, please?
Yes, sir. So, my name is Abhishek Mina. I'm born and brought up in Alwar in Rajasthan. My father is a government servant, while my mother is a homemaker and a part-time farmer. I've done my chemical engineering from IIT Delhi. My strengths are, my hobbies are strength training and hiking, while I also perform dance once in a while in a few months, in few weeks.
Good. So, Abhishek, with that kind of a professional background, what motivates you to take up the civil services?
So, right from childhood, I had aspiration to become a civil servant. Having listened to my father's stories and also the stories he used to tell about the civil servants, their scope of work, it motivated me to pursue it as a profession.
No, but what is it about the civil services which makes it attractive at the expense of others?
Sir, for me, there are two major things. One is the diverse scope of work which I can do for the public, and the public interface, wherein there is direct impact in the policy making, direct impact as an executive, that motivates me a lot.
Right. So, tell me something. Have you heard of the term food security?
Yes, sir.
How would you define it? What would be the attributes?
Yes. So there are two aspects of food security. One is the hunger, and second is nutritional security. While hunger ensures that, while eliminating hunger ensures that there's enough food for everyone, it is accessible in terms of its quality and quantity. In nutrition, we ensure that the sufficient amount of protein and other nutritions are being served for the public.
Have you heard of the term ethical hacking?
Yes, sir.
So, what is it?
Sir, ethical hacking is often employed by government or by the technological companies so that they can find the loopholes in their websites, their apps, or other aspects of the digital interface.
Right, moving on to another subject.
Sir.
The digital rupee.
Yes, sir.
Central bank digital currency.
Sir.
What is this all about?
So the central bank digital currency was introduced to facilitate the direct transaction without any physical currency. It is distinct in the sense that it has its own value.
No, but we already have the UPI interface, right?
Yes, sir.
So how will it be an improvement? What is the need for that then?
So just like the physical currency is printed by the RBI, in the similar way the digital currency would be employed, and it would be different from UPI because through UPI we can also actually take out cash by bank transfers, but this CBDC central bank digital currency doesn't work that way. It is highly specific. For example, it was opened for only wholesale at that point of time.
Actually, the difference is that in UPI payments, a bank account is required.
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you, Abhishek.
Thank you.
Abhishek, why is Alwar famous?
Well, Alwar is famous as the birthplace of Hazra Vikramaditya. He fought against Akbar in Second Battle of Panipat. Alwar is also famous for Sariska Tiger Reserve, and it has presently 43 tigers. It was the world's first program to have successfully translocated tigers.
How many national parks are there in Rajasthan now?
So I'm not able to recall exact number of national parks.
There are 5. Sariska is one of those 5.
Yes, sir.
You played lawn tennis also?
Yes, sir.
Seriously?
Yes, sir. I played it till the state level, and also I played for IIT as well.
You played for?
The All India Tennis Association, sir.
Very good. Can you tell me the greatest men and women tennis players of the world?
So in male category, Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Pete Sampras. These I think are few of the greatest players. In female category, Margaret Court, Steffi Graf, Serena Williams. These I think are the greatest players.
Djokovic never won the Olympic gold medal.
Sir, he recently won in the recent Olympics.
So, but it was not the Golden Slam because he did not win the Grand Slam in that year.
Yes, sir. Exactly.
All right. So, criminal laws have changed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The new criminal laws. What are the major changes?
So the aspects of the change were decolonizing the laws as well as shift from.
Tell me the major changes.
Yes,
I don't want this decolonization, etc., etc.
Yes, sir. So the major changes include that sedition is better defined now. Although it has been removed as a word, but it has been defined in a better way.
All right.
And
Now that you say, what is sedition? And what is it has been replaced by what?
so sedition is an act or any other form of communication which implies a danger or a threat to the national security and stability. And so it has been changed in terms of its definition, but sir, I'm not exactly aware how it changed.
It's the most important change and you don't know. What else?
So other than that, there have been yes sir, there have been involvement of digital evidences at par with the physical evidences, and
All right, next.
yes sir. So I'm not exactly able to remember. I have to read about it.
All right. Master Silver. Abhishek, you studied in a public school.
Yes sir.
Why this misnomer is used? Any idea?
So I do not have an idea, but it has been a continuing trend of naming schools as public schools.
Mhm.
What I'm aware of.
Mm-hmm. And what is the government school called?
So they usually start with the name government senior secondary or higher schools, something like that.
Right. Your mother is in double into agriculture.
Yes sir.
Have you ever helped her?
Yes sir, I often help her.
You have. How much land your mother owns?
Sir, it is 30 acres approximately.
30 acres.
Yes.
And what do you grow?
So in the Kharif season, we mostly grow bajra, and in the Rabi season, we grow wheat and mustard.
Wheat and mustard. Is wheat suitable for that area?
So the land is fragmented at places. At places, wheat is not suitable, wherein 1,000 feet is the borewell's depth. But if I would give a collective answer, sir, then it is not suitable currently.
So why you're growing wheat? Why not you selected some other crop?
So the overall inventory, as well as there is some kind of resistance attached to it, since also they are cash crops.
Mm-hmm.
And there is very lack of awareness.
When you call it cash crop, or is because of the MSP?
Sir, yes sir, essentially MSP provides a net. But more or less, sir, MSP is given to just 9% of the farmers across India, and Rajasthan has been deprived of the benefits. Despite that, sir, wheat and mustard have been counted in the cash crops, I would say. They are more yielding in terms of money.
So when you are not able to sell, you cannot sell it on the government prices.
Yes sir, we are not able to sell it.
But this is normally, I thought, is applicable to all over India. Why Rajasthan cannot? In Rajasthan, you cannot sell it to the government.
Sir, we can sell, but there are traders who often accumulate the produce of multiple farmers, and they have huge loads of produce, and they are able to sell it because of influence.
You say it's a question of influence.
Yes.
Okay. You have given me foreign service as your fifth option.
Yes.
Do you have any interest in foreign affairs?
Sir, I do have interest. I often read about the international relations, but sir, I had placed it at fifth since.
No, that's fine.
Yes, sir.
So what area of international relations you like? Or you like all of geographies?
Sir, often all but recent case of Trump's presidency is something I'm interested in.
What tell us something about the President Trump's presidency, which is which has created your interest.
So the first thing was the way he addresses the other nations in terms of how can he influence them. For example, they are using tariff as a form of foreign policy. Moreover, sir, the impacts over India, the influence of the tariff barriers. Other than that, the positive impact that more or less Trump would be in Indo-Pacific, and India would benefit from it in the China +1 strategy. Further, sir, the critical minerals partnership and semiconductors, they would be accessible to India. Moreover,
Not done anything on that so far, on semiconductors or anything.
sir, he placed India in the second tier in which the semiconductors would be given to the nations, and there have been
When did we do that?
the recent the name was, sir, I'm not able to remember the name of regulation, but he placed the countries in 3 tiers in terms of limiting the AI chip which is going to other nations.
Was it he or President Biden?
I'm so sorry, sir.
Okay. You are into hiking.
Yes, sir.
Where have you hiked last? Which place?
So due to paucity of time, I just go to random hills in Aravalis. They are very close to me. So mostly the Aravalis I go to. And
That's great. Great
sir.
to hear. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Abhishek.
Good evening, ma'am.
Since your mother is into agriculture, right?
ma'am.
So can you tell me what do we have in this budget for farmers, or are they happy with this budget?
So, ma'am, farmers haven't been provided some direct benefits which they were expecting in terms of MSP guarantee. But there are the schemes as well as policies which would holistically cover. For example, there is a national mission on high yielding seeds which have been launched for 100+ varieties for climate resilient and pest resistant. Then there is National Food Technology Institute they would be setting up. It would ensure the food processing industries. Moreover, a transition for farmers could also be provided since they are developing the post offices as a logistics organization. Ma'am, further, the urea plants are have been developed, and they would ensure that there is lower prices of urea.
Okay. In the context of MSP, can you tell me the difference between procurement price and issue price?
Ma'am, procurement price is the price at which government purchases from the farmers, while issue price is the price at which it is sold at the PDS.
Okay. You were talking about the UPI payment system, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You must be aware it is a made in India system,
Yes,
UPI. So can you tell me why it has become a global favorite with 7 other countries also, using it? Why UPI? What are its benefits?
Yes, ma'am. Technologies, they often are used by people on the basis of trust. And UPI was able to develop trust because of its handling of the large amount of payments which were being done in India. And India could showcase it at multiple events, and therefore it became popular.
Okay. You are aware about rupee depreciating
Yes,
to an
ma'am.
all-time low. Tell me, what is the role of RBI in tackling this rupee depreciation? How it would take care?
Ma'am, in the Monetary Policy Committee, which was monetary policy meeting which was held in December, they maintained the status quo on the rates. They can influence it by changing the repo rates, as well as they can influence by releasing the dollars in the economy. And these are two ways they can control.
Only two ways you can remember.
Yes, ma'am.
The next question, Indian foreign policy challenges under new Trump administration. Just list it, 1-2 points.
Yes, ma'am. The foreign policy challenges include, first, India's focus was on de-dollarization. So managing the relation in the multipolar world between BRICS, Quad, and other such associations. Ma'am, at second, I would place USA's focus. USA and Russia, they being strategic, I would say, enemy, but India has to navigate through that as well, since India imports a lot of weapons from Russia. Then moreover, the focus of India on renewable and just transition, and in a way the global South was viewing it as India as a leader in this, but given that Trump would ensure that crude oil is in place again, that would also influence India's foreign policy.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.